3, 2,
1, and pills! And how's Gavin
this is
about?
what you've been waiting for. All the games starting right up, and double yellow to start off, and a cross from Doc early. That was a heck of a play.
But that was a separated L from Chococat. The garbage dropped in just the most opportune spots here, and I've never seen anything like that here. Excellent play, excellent counterattack from Chococat.
All right, on our bottom match, Brute Force a little bit high in her column 4, but knocks it right down. Jess has some column 7 and 8 issues, but she's got the opportunity for a horizontal. Let's see if she decides that's what she's going to do. Looks like that's the plan, and hopefully she's not just sitting there listening to us, because that's not going to be any fun for anybody.
Yeah, excellent gambit. Players want to definitely minimize any sort of early top outs, and those top outs can come in that center 4th and 5th column. So excellent play and excellent heads up game plan from all the players here. Looks like Jess is out of immediate danger. Brute Force is a little bit high up here, and that red-blue flipped over is going to spell disaster if she doesn't answer immediately.
Speaking of higher up, Doc is in trouble here, as it was just his column 6. Now his column 4 is in danger. Ooh. Does get it knocked out and gets the combo. He was in danger of... He was in danger, but manages to get out of immediate danger and could have a combo ready to go. Gets some good stuff going on as Jess takes game 1 down on our bottom screen.
And we're on to game 2 at the bottom there. It was between Brute Force and jesshloly. As we take a look over here, Chococat at the end portion of her game, very clean board, and Doc a little spired up. Not going to be able to have anything to do with that center column is Doc, so he's going to have to maneuver and be creative with all of his combo clears.
Yeah, it's been a lot of survival for Doc so far, but he's managing to do that, and that's just like a hallmark of really good, experienced versus players. Doc came over here to us earlier and said that whoever wins this is going to be the 55+ champion of Dr. Mario. Yeah, I mean, these two have been playing this game for a long time, but it is Chococat going to take game number 1.
Woo! Chococat with the top out over on Doc, 24-47, as they can get the judges to get the score set up over here. Combos upon combos looking at the bottom between Jess and Brute Force, looking over there. Ooh, that blue on top of it in that second column. Not what Jess wanted to see, but she's going to clean up with that blue-red drop combo. Excellently done.
Yeah, Jess just has that column 1 that's in any way, in any kind of danger. Versus Brute Force, whose column 4 is tough, but has a double blue if she can just get to it. Jess is not letting her have the time to do so.
And you know, as you said, that Chococat dropping a brilliant triple over on Doc here. That's sending lots of pain, and Doc's a little stifled on the top here. He's going to have to hopefully get some, net yellow on top is not what Doc's looking for. Hopefully that yellow-red, no, but it ends right there for Doc here. Doc is going to drop that down, sending 2 pieces of trouble over on Choco's sides. Who's also kind of swimming on the top of her board as well there, Ook.
Yeah, look at this combo opportunity for Doc. Oh, it's not going to be a combo, but it's going to be a nice horizontal. That's going to save him some trouble. Gets up T, figured out at the last second to extend it over and make it a virus clear as well. He was getting the T either way, but he wanted it as a virus clear.
And Jess at the bottom of her board, 26-42. Brute Force a little hamstrung over in their 1st and 8th column here, but has still managed to create a chasm into that side here. Doc playing a little bit high. He looks like he's going over here. He's trying to clear it up, but no, it's another top out from Doc. Chococat taking a 2-crown win over Doc. It is now down. Doc's back is against the ropes here, Ook.
Yeah, so they've got it recorded, and they are on to game number 3 as Brute Force is still really stacked up. Jess has got a lot of garbage over on Brute Force's side and is looking to get some commentary, or looking to get some combos going. That's what I'm trying to say.
Man, Jess has just been unrelenting with this game, sending garbage combos here, and that's another top out from Brute Force. Jess has just been putting on some junkyard dog strats and just demolishing her opponent at this very moment here. Brute Force also in danger of tournament elimination.
All right, so, and it looks like Doc has got Chococat on the ropes now, as, yeah, she's really starting to get higher up, but a double blue when most of what you got out there is blue is going to be great for her, and that nice combo is going to work out. She really wants a double blue now to get this combo. She might manufacture one. Looks like she will.
Oh, brilliant T from Chococat is going to get combo over on Doc's way, as well as a huge combo cascading down. Look at that mobility back on Chococat's board. Excellently done. Meanwhile, taking a look at the bottom between Jess and Brute Force. Wow, I mean, these boards are very similar. They're towards the middle of their board, relatively clean on both sides. This is brute force definitely charging back.
Yeah, I feel like brute force is one of those players. If you don't keep combos on her constantly, you stand a chance. You know, she always will stand a chance to beat you, and she really is showing that that's the type of player she can be. We may have to recruit her for versus there, or for speed.
Absolutely. There's just everyone's putting on a clinic here and really just showing everyone what the top plays are here at the DrMC. Meanwhile, taking a look over to the top here, Chococat and Doc with a bunch of garbage on their board. It is combo opportunity, but we're going to see how they're going to maneuver this rampage that they've got on each other.
I will say, Chococat with that kind of patented full bent elbow stance. Every time I've seen her play, that's the way she holds it. And you know, it's something's working for her, because she ended up with a pretty good seed this year and is really pouring it to Doc right now.
Ripping and roaring is Chococat. Again, gaining mobility, huge L to drop the bottom portion of her board it down. That's going to cause a lot of problems for Doc if he's not able to address this. He's going to go ahead and drop it on them. But an excellent drop combo from Doc. Looking over the bottom here, brute force really turning things on. 27-32, an excellent show, and saying that I'm not done yet. I'm going to take charge with this game 3, and it's definitely showing.
Yeah, she was definitely grooving there, and is, like you said, just really pushing through. It's really hard being down 2-0, and you know, she's answering the call really well.
It's tough because as players are in looking for elimination, they're going to play a little bit more conservatively, a little bit cleaner, but it's definitely proving to be fruitful as brute force is maintaining a 5-virus lead, although Jess responded with a bunch of combos on her own to try and stop brute force's efforts here. That red, not what brute force wants to see at the moment.
Yeah, twice now that blue stack in column 6 has been blocked off by Jess. It's still got red on it, and now, oh sorry, this is column 5, and yeah, it's every time brute force gets it knocked down a little bit, finally gets it knocked down, Jess has been answering. But wow, such a survival game up at the top as Chococat lays a huge combo on Doc. That is a quad, and it is getting rough.
And quads are excellent because quads are going to guarantee some drop of garbage in that center column, and that's a way to top your opponent out. All these players are definitely in the mid portion to the end portion of the game, so we might not see a top out unless it comes to a war of attrition. Taking a look at attrition here, we're taking a look at Jess's board, who's a little bit stifled as that third column is a little bit disastrous. Hopefully she is able to stay into the lane to prevent any sort of disaster with a positive temp out, but brute force sending garbage to block that off.
Yeah, it's getting kind of tough, and the speeds are getting up into the 40s. Speaking of the 40s, it's the 44 versus 46 for Doc and Chococat on the speed. That is high level speed going on for them, and it's up into the low 40s for brute force and Jess. They're maintaining serve with each other as far as the speed, which means they're seeing about the same number of pills.
Yeah, but as you take a look, it was all about that board health, and actually both 3 columns for both brute force and Jess are completely blocked off and completely choked off, so they're going to have to be creative, either tackling it from the side or from underneath here. So as we take a look over to 13-19, definitely neck and neck, and any not as insurmountable lead by any stretch of the imagination.
Yeah, we may be looking at a war of attrition here, just seeing, I don't know which one of these players is going to be stronger at the higher speeds. And they may be trying to find out right now.
Ooh, excellent combos from Doc. He is absolutely creative at these top levels here. He's been sending triples and doubles over on Chococat's way, and another L over on Doc. He's grooving despite the fact that he is really high up here. I like this red. He's going to drop that down more into it, gain that mobility, and that was quite precarious.
Yeah, as long as he can hold on, being higher up is actually a slight advantage for him because the garbage will not drop as far. He's got the opportunity to do more and more combos, and you know, that seems to be Doc's style of play.
Yeah, absolutely. And we take a look over at the bottom here. We see both Jess and brute force over the bottom portion here. Again, that third column completely cut off, so it's safe to say that they are going to tackle it from the underneath or from the side here. I do like how brute force has a little bit more space to maneuver her pills around, and I think that's going to be the difference for this game here.
Yeah, I was actually thinking, I like the fact that Jess is set up with all of her, almost everything is buried underneath that umbrella. It wasn't, you know, designed intentionally that way, but she can take horizontals and underclears, And once she gets column 8 cleared out, that's all she needs is just to knock some underclears out. So going to be interesting to see how that goes.
Couple yellow reds. Brute Force has dropped a big combo down on jesshloly here. It is 5-5 at the bottom portion of the screen. Taking a look at the top portion here, lots of garbage. It means lots of combos ripping and ready and roaring over on the Chococat and Doc screen here. They are going to be going down to the wire, dropping it down 13-11 over to the top here as Doc sends a monster combo over on Chococat's way.
So they're in the 50s, and look at what Brute Force has managed to do on the left side of her board. She's gotten everything pretty well knocked down. She's going to need a horizontal. Oh, and she did not like that play, but she's going to need some horizontals to get herself out of this. But it is well within her ability to get it unburied.
Definitely within striking distances, Brute Force. A little bit of helpful garbage that Jess keeps sending here. There's a combo opportunity, but that was countered by Jess's barrage of combos coming over to Brute Force's way. 3-1 at the bottom, and as we look over to the top here, still at the bottom portion of the board is Doc and Chococat, who's got a bunch of colorful confetti on the top, which is opportunity for disaster.
Yeah, and Chococat is now the one playing in a survival mode. She's at speed 58. Oh, and that is game 3 to Jess.
Wow. That's definitely a blink and you miss it there, folks. Here, it was down to the wire, but any sort of mistake that takes place is, wow. That was, oh man.
Yeah, that is one of the closer sweeps that you'll ever see, as Doc and Chococat still continuing on. Doc with the better board health, but Chococat, again, just like her husband, showing that, hey, I can do these combos. Notice they're not hitting down.
Yeah.
These two are, they're just already very close to maximum speed, and I think they both know the other one's not going to push down. So it's going to be about quality of combos versus quantity of combos.
Absolutely, and look at this here. I mean, it's 61 and speed 58. This is definitely whoever makes a mistake first is probably going to see the results on the end there. So they're just playing very, very thoughtfully, very, very methodical are both these players here. And both these players are known for the methodology when it comes to the amount of combos and the quality that they're able to send over their opponent's way here.
63.
12-5. Look at that speed there, folks.
Yeah, Chococat already up into the low 60s now. Doc joins her. This is, I don't know the Tetris speeds. It doesn't matter. It's fast. It's really freaking fast. And oh my gosh, let's see if Choco does the underclear. She does, and oh, nothing comes up the way to set up the horizontals. So she's gonna have to start building things up and figure it out. Right now, though, it is very close, 3-8, as Doc has the start of his setups. It's looking good for him, but a little bit of garbage from Chococat can change that very quickly.
Wow, and look at that. Doc's at the bottom portion of his board. He's just trying to tap just as much as he needs to maneuver it. He is down his final portion. I'm curious to see if he's going to, no, I think he's going to hold off for, okay, he's going to garbage clear, and a double yellow at the prime opportunity. Doc is still in it, alive for forcing a game 4.
So, 2 games to 1. Man. I mean, you can't ask for better than this, right?
Oh, man.
All right, interesting setups. Good early combo for Chococat.
Excellent there. Doc is going to go ahead and drop that down. I like that red, yellow stacked on top. It's going to give Doc an opportunity to send some early garbage. Those opening moves are very, very important when it comes to a competitive game of versus.
Yeah, and one of the things that you might notice with some of these players is after they get through with a game like that one, where the speed's up in the 50s, the 60s, sometimes they just forget that they can play at a lower speed, because you just had to do all this survival at this high speeds, and then all of a sudden it slows down. So luckily not a problem, it appears, for either one of these players, as Doc and Chococat just keeping things as clean as they can. I think slight advantage Chococat early in this game.
Yes, indeed. And as we take a look over here, both these players have been stringing together some really excellent combos to put the hurt on their opponent here. L's upon T's upon horizontal drop combos. I like this L from Doc. Does he see it? Yes, he does. And that's going to drop 2 pieces over on Chococat's way, and another triple over on her way.
Yeah, and Chococat responds with the triple. Yeah, triple for of her own. I wasn't even sure if it was going to be a quad because I looked up just as it was as it was solving. But man, again, we know these two know each other. I mean, they're married, so but they know each other's play style, and it makes such a difference. Nobody's getting surprised by anything here. They are just playing their best Dr. Mario as much and as quickly as they can.
And as you said, Doc is really firmly in the driver's seat here, both in board health and, well, actually the virus count is the same, but Doc is really finding his rhythm as he's getting into this game 4 here, piecing together some combos upon combos, and just excellent vision from Doc, taking that time to really think and thoughtfully figure out what is the best attack for his board there. 31-30 still in favor of Doc, who both has the combos ripping and roaring and ready to fire off on a whim here, Ook.
Yeah, I don't think he liked that double red that he laid horizontally, but is going to get the solution right there, get it out of his way, and is now going to be set up almost, oh, nope, not going to be set up for that cross clear now.
Ooh,
yeah,
I think, yeah.
It's hard to tell.
A little bit of paralysis by analysis. Doc is trying to get that horizontal here, and things are unraveling as Doc misslipping a bunch of pills here. Doc
this may be
struggling at the top of his board here. I don't know if he's able to get out. No, it's not going to be enough as Chococat advances to the next round of our purple bracket. So let's see if I can. 1 pills.
All right, and they decided to go ahead anyway over here. All right, so bottom match, Chococat versus Snipe. Not really showing anything good for an early combo. Snipe gonna get a horizontal, but Chococat with a quick top out.
Maybe controller issue, perhaps?
We're gonna check with our judge, make sure that was the case. Looks like no. She's we're double checking to make sure it wasn't a controller or anything, but
we're going to keep our attention over to the top screen just to verify before we get the A-OK and the green light over on that here. Pezmaster with a drop combo 2 over to Jess's board here, being very, very consistent with it here. If Pezmaster is going to drop that down, yes, he's going to go ahead. Is the blue going to come over to Pezmaster's way? No, but that's going to stop that blue fat log potential.
All right, confirm that was the result of game 1, so Snipe takes game 1 down on the bottom. So there is that. But yeah, Jess and Pezmaster keeping it pretty even. Both players have a trouble column. Jess really doesn't have that anymore, although that garbage from Pezmaster is going to try to recreate one. It does not, as she is able to keep things moving up, but definitely slight board health to Pezmaster, but only slight.
Yeah, most definitely. Need to take a look over here. They've been stringing together combos towards the middle portion of the game here. No early top outs as these players are going to go into the next phase of the game, which is going to be getting down the board and trying to make it a little more difficult for the other player to do such that. That blew over on top in the second column. Just sending that over to Pezmaster's way is really, really precarious. Hoping for him to clear it up with a red-blue, and here it comes to clear up some of that garbage.
Yeah, there was a heck of a combo coming from Snipe just a second ago as he gets another drop down. He's been keeping Chococat on the ropes, but she drops a triple garbage that does everything that she wanted it to, although it provides Snipe with exactly what he needed to make a big combo, and it is Chococat topping out again, game 2 to Snipe.
Side bolts and combos to stay alive over on the Chococat Snipe stream, but it just wasn't enough as Snipe was putting on the barrage and putting on a hurt over on Chococat. Meanwhile, taking our attention over to the top screen between Jess and Pezmaster, both players down to their 30-ish viruses. I do like the board health of... it's kind of the same on both players, honestly. Right. I was about to make a bias over here, but no, it's about the same there, Ook.
Yeah, and a big combo there from Pezmaster. That's going to put some garbage onto Jess's board. She's been keeping a fairly clean board, and you can see just how much garbage Pez has got, but you can also see that he knows how to turn all of that into garbage for his opponent, and is going to drop another combo. But Jess dropping combos of her own, so we're going to see how that's going to go. Meanwhile, in the bottom match, we've got Snipe. Both he and Chococat a little bit precarious. Choco is waiting for this pill right here, going to drop a big combo. Snipe going to fire a combo back, but getting a triple laid on top of his board. Let's see if he's not going to wait for a double yellow. That's a fool's game, but he was kind of thinking about it, I think. hoping for a combo.
Ooh, and then hoping for to clear a double yellow, a godsend over on Snipe's way. That T is going to send 2 yellow pieces over on Chococat's side, who has combos ready to rip into Roaring to fire off here. If she drops it red down, it's going to send a cascading down 1 and 2 horizontal clear from Chococat.
Yeah, top game still going on for game 1. It is Jess and Pez are just crushing this, and it's been back and forth. For a second there, when I started talking about it, it was Pezmaster with the better board health. Now it's Jess, and yeah, it's just getting really close. But look at these combos that Chococat and Snipe are just laying all over each other's boards.
Yeah, that third column looking a little precarious on Pezmaster's side, but he's creating some T's, he's creating some combos ripping and ready and roaring for Jess's way here, and he's been doing an excellent job of staving off any sort of attack here. Ooh, that yellow in that third column is going to be really precarious here as, okay, a little bit of a combo charity clear over on Pezmaster's board to Jess.
Yeah, it's just been such a tight game. And our bottom match, Chococat holding her own with Snipe, who has been really keeping a cleaner board. But look at all the garbage combos that Chococat has set up. A red-yellow like that one is, oh,
big combo from Chococat. You love to see it. That's going to put 3 pieces of pain over on Snipe's board.
Yeah, and speaking of pain, columns 1 through 3, well, never mind. I was going to say columns 1 through 3 over on Pezmaster's side are looking real precarious. But as I say that, he gets everything knocked out. He and Jess are just putting on a clinic, and they're already up in the upper 40s. I don't think either one maybe is just not pressing down as much because they're already in 39 and 42 at the bottom match, and they're 2 matches ahead of where Jess and Pezmaster are. But man, these two are really playing a great game.
Excellent combo and excellent vision, both these players here. Chococat with down to her bottom portion board, 28 to 30. Snipe playing on speed 4. He's playing about 30 plus more pills than Chococat, who's been playing a very methodical, very smart, efficient game on her behalf here. Excellent to see. Meanwhile, taking a look over the bottom here. Ooh, look at that combo ready on Pezmaster's board. If he gets a couple reds, he's going to be able to send a lot of damage over on Jess's way here, and also keep his board really, really tidy.
Yeah, and he sat back. I didn't see if it was because of a combo from Jess or not, but she did have some stuff laid up for him, and looks like the next chance she gets is going to be another double yellow combo coming right there. It is very close, but I think, man, I don't know who's got the advantage here, Swong.
Big triple that Pezmaster sent here. He's going to have to go over and around to clear those blues underneath and tackle everything from the side, perhaps. We're going to see how that develops. And as we take a look, 8 to 6 over on the top, 23 to 24. Lots of combo potential ready in the canister for both players to fire off over on the Chococat and Snipe stream.
Yeah, big combos and just, it's 2 very different games going on right now. As these two. Jess and Pez are in their end game mode. Chococat and Snipe still in mid game, and it's amazing what a difference that makes between these 2 games.
Excellently played, and as you see Snipe maneuvering that yellow and blue here, he's playing on top, which at a speed of 50 is really difficult to maneuver, so I'm not sure if he charges DAS up to get over to the side or if he tapped it over to the side. Excellently done as he is towards the bottom portion of his board. Still 17 to 17 with combo potential ready to fire off. As we see the top portion of the board here, ooh, it's a 3-3 game between 2 players, 52 and 54 here. Jess is at the very bottom portion of the board. She's going to combo it over to the top there. Has a T ready to fire up. No, goes ahead and stifles that end game effort. Goes ahead and drops that down. Blues and downs. She's going to go ahead and send a combo over to Pezmaster's way. Blue and yellow, just a couple blues and yellows over on Jess and Pezmaster's board here. I gotta take a breather.
Yeah, I was gonna say, I was just waiting for you to finish. This is very close. As Jess is down to 1, she's got that one free and clear. Pezmaster with some good horizontals can get himself cleared up as well. Also, there it is. Jess finally gets her first crown, and yeah, it was 3-0. So Chococat though also just really keeping things tight with Snipe, as she needs to get these combos out of the way. Doing a great job doing so.
Yeah, Snipe's down to his final portion of the board here, 10 to 17. Everything is definitely board health and virus advantage over on Snipe's way. But look at the speed differential between these 2 players, 47 to 54. That means Snipe has seen over 60 more pills than Chococat. He's got that down button duct taped.
Yeah, we were talking earlier about how Chococat and Doc, they don't press down as much. They play a much more methodical game, and whoa, what a combo from Snipe there. But Snipe definitely, showing that his pedigree is speed when it comes to dropping his combos. Chococat just holding on. She's really, I think, hoping to make this an all-clear requirement for Snipe.
Yeah, it's kind of looking like that this moment here as Jess is stringing together some combos. Both players playing on a really high portion of the board between Pezmaster and Jess. Just kind of playing a little bit slower to get out of the immediate danger are these players as they are trying to maneuver and swim their top portion of the board. But as we take a look at the bottom, 2 to 14 Ook, Snipe down to his end game very clearly.
Yeah, and Chococat not really into her end game yet. And that's really proving the difference so far. Snipe still, though, some of the garbage that Chococat has put on him. All right, that's going to do it except for a red, and unless she drops some garbage, she's not going to be able to. Snipe takes game 3, takes the sweep in an excellent game 3 between these two.
Very nicely done. Master class between Snipe and Chococat. GG's. And in a few moments, we will go ahead and divert our attention to the top board.
All right, and Jess looking really precarious here at the top of her board. It is, she's gonna need some. Oh wow, gets a great T clear. That was dangerous.
Yeah, that was trying to figure out how to piece those combos together here as she was able to just stave off immediate danger with that. Ooh,
great triple from Pezmaster too.
Yeah, Pezmaster's firmly in the driver's seat, but that's a top out on Jess's side. It is 1-1 between these two players.
And Pezmaster just going, hey, let's do it again, let's do it again. He is ready to rock. All right, make sure we got our everything cleared, and we do. So, on to game number 3, and I am not sure. Okay, looks like same combo for both players, but it is Pezmaster getting it out just a little bit earlier.
Excellently done,
Pezmaster. And Jess
Pezmaster.
does not want that pill there. That is going to be dangerous for her. Let's see if she can get something figured out. I mean, you don't get this far and not be able to play some survival.
Holy mackerel here. She's going to have to maneuver it to this side.
And that
that's
second
gonna spell
misdrop
disaster.
is going to be it.
Pezmaster with an early uppercut over on Jess.
All right, so 2-1 to Pezmaster. Winner will go on to face Snipe in the bracket finals. Once they've got it down, we're going to be ready to hit start again and continue going. All right, got a little conference going on with our judge. Sunny Gem out here has been judging constantly the entire, all of pool play yesterday. She's been the queen of judges, and we love that. We really appreciate all the work she's put in.
Yeah, all the volunteers here, give a big shout out to them, putting in their work and making sure that everything's behind the scenes is as smooth as possible. And all these players, Sunny Gem, DM Hero, yourself, V-Dave included. But we're going to get on to a game 4. jesshloly looking to force a decider. Yep,
and I like some of the combo setups. Looks like First Blood going to Jess. She is on a rampage already, and yeah, it's stacked up pretty high. That blue in column 4 is going to be a problem piece for Pezmaster, but he gets it knocked down 1 row, and that's really all you need. If he gets the blue horizontal, decides not to, but he's got it ready to go now.
Yeah, Pezmaster is forced to take that cross. I think he was looking for an extra double to make it a little bit more swaggy, a little bit more comfortable for him, but he's really maneuvering his board to make sure that he's got some plays here. Excellent flexibility. Oh, a little bit of a charity clear over that side here. He was very clean there, Ook.
Yeah, both these boards looking very clean compared to what we've been seeing on everything. Yeah, it's 44 to 48. Jess with a little more down press going on. She hit level or speed 40 or 35 first. I can count, I can talk. I've just been doing it all weekend, and yeah, definitely with a cleaner board. As bad placement there, but she's going to have the opportunity to see if she can set this up as a combo.
And Pezmaster looking to not clear up that first column here. If the RNG gets primed into proper position, a yellow garbage could actually clear it up and really do some damage and do some work over on the side. So he is capitalizing on that to make sure that, and here we go, folks, clearing it up. He's back in it.
Yeah, but Jess gets a really greedy combo and gets it. Is going to get this one set up. Works her way down. She's now at 35 versus 40 viruses. And yeah, a lot of good plays coming her way. And Pezmaster, though, really did a good job cleaning his board up to this point.
Yeah, this is excellent play. Excellent play from both of them here. Pezmaster ripping and roaring with them combo potential, ready to fire off as he has a red-blue ready to fire and win. But no, Jess is going to go ahead and stop that here. 36-30 in favor for Jess, who's got a slight virus advantage over on Pezmaster.
You got to think this one's looking like it's going to go for full clear. I don't see a top out coming here with the speed and level of play these guys are going. And there's a lot of good double opportunities coming up. Just going to get that horizontal. Pezmaster still, though, pretty high on his board. He's not quite out of the danger zone again. And Jess, actually, her columns 1 and 8 both looking a little high. And that yellow garbage in column 2 not going to be helpful for her.
Ooh. Combo potential ripping and roaring over on Pezmaster's side. We take a look. That garbage is really precarious over on Jess's side. Bunch of reds and yellows here. Has everything mostly almost ready on her side. Almost combos just all over on top of Jess's board. 22-28. Pezmaster ripping back to try and stay in this.
Yeah, it's been a really kind of lucky RNG for her as far as where the garbage has gone, but she really knew exactly where she wanted to put it, and it's caused some issues for Pezmaster, although his garbage placements have been, that one's going to be a little tough for Jess to get through.
Man, as we take a look over the Pezmaster stream, we take a look, he's got everything in 2s and 3s and just ready to prime to do some destruction over on Jess's side here. I like how he has that set up. Jess responding with a huge combo on her, sending 3 pieces over on Pezmaster's side.
Yeah, this is as even a game as we've seen out of this entire bracket, and these two just raining it down on each other. Neither one with a clear advantage. Yeah, really hard to say who's doing the best here.
Ooh, Pezmaster, a little bit of a misdrop. He wanted to clear that red yellow in the 7th column. He's going to get forced to tackle it from underneath in order to fix that mistake. That's exactly what he does, but he was trying to get that cleared up. But he does go ahead and clear things down and make it a little bit more manageable. 21-14 in favor of Jess, who's been really just on a rampage to try and stay in this here, Ook.
Yeah, she went for a horizontal a second ago that was just, it was going to happen one way or the other. She had nothing else to do but that horizontal, and luckily the pills came in for it. But man, oh man, it's been tight, and now she's the one looking at the most garbage sitting on top of her board, as Pezmaster has gotten a lot of stuff cleared up.
Yeah, almost clears for both these players. Jess has a little bit more opportunity for these almost clears as we see a double going down from her side over on Pezmaster's board. Blues and reds kind of clearing over on the 3rd column, but I don't know if it's going to be too detrimental on Pezmaster's side. 12-18, both these players playing relatively the same pace as they're at the 47-48 speed mark.
Yeah, it's just looking so close, and that blue garbage over on column 2, not what Jess wants to see. Meanwhile, Pez has a combo set up. There it is, going to drop it down, going to get 2 viruses out of it as well, but that's going to be a big quad coming down. It doesn't really hurt Jess that much, so we'll see how she feels about it. She's shaking her head, but she's in a really good position, still 11-15 with the virus advantage, and I think as far as height goes, definitely the board health advantage as well.
Yes, indeed. And as we take a look over here, look at all these combo opportunities over on Jess's board. She's got almost combos. Her board is covered in almost combos, and that's going to really put on a stun and a hurt over on Pezmaster's side. That yellow on top of that blue and that blue on top of red, not what Pezmaster wanted to see.
But again, I still feel like this is going to go all clear for these players because neither one of them is backing down. They're waiting for each other to blink, and everybody's eyes are wide open.
Laser focus are both these players here, and it is just they're waiting for them to make the first mistake, but both these players are not giving an inch to the other one to say, hey, look, I done goofed. So it's going to be interesting to see how it goes here. But yeah, it's 6-13. Jess at the very bottom portion of the board here, Ook, and she's firmly in the driver's seat. This is game 4.
Yeah, that yellow garbage and then blue garbage on column 4. That's going to be a slowdown for her. We'll see if Pez can manage to get that, to take advantage of that, as he gets a really good combo to free up access to his column 8. Now that column 8 is stacked really high, but it's all in doubles. So once he gets, if he starts at the bottom, getting the yellows cleared out, especially if he can fat log them, that's going to free him up for the reds with any doubles, and the yellows above that with any doubles as well.
Wow, and take a look over on Jess's side here. She has opportunities upon opportunities to do some damage. 4 to 9, definitely like Jess's board. She's ripping and roaring these combos, taking it down, looking to prime a blue combo clear, and those bottom 2 yellow viruses, just gonna have to excavate them to make it into an all clear here, Ook.
Yeah, I think maybe if you take a glance over at your opponent, you go straight speed here and just try to focus on getting everything cleared out. But she doesn't do that. She takes a combo. She's a smarter player. That's why she's still playing. And with this, well, let's see if Pez can keep her blocked off. He's got her stun locked. And that stun lock is, it's slowing her down, because this next pill is going to be it, and she knows it. It continues the stun lock, does Pezmaster.
Is
and
enough?
It
oh,
is.
stun
Jess
lock
is
over.
Gonna get the last pill. Didn't know if that was going to happen or not.
Wow, Jess forcing a decider back against the ropes. So now it is a sudden death match between these players. First one to eliminate 60 viruses or top the other opponent out. And we are down to our decider.
Yeah, JB crossing over to the DrMC to ring the bell for us, because this has been a barn burner of a game, and apparently there's another one going on over there. We don't know. We're not going to spoil it for you because we ain't got nothing to spoil. We can't see it.
Holy cannoli, yeah. Jess has been on a tear. She has kicked it into another gear here, and Pezmaster on the ropes, on the defense here. Pezmaster looking for a yellow-red. No, he's going to go ahead and try and keep that there. I think it's a smart play to keep everything keep his options available for some clears over on his board here, Ook.
Dawn in the chat reminding us that we are feeding the crows. If you don't know what that means, hang out in our speed a little bit more often. But yeah, it's just a fun joke about deciders here. And yeah, Jess definitely has Pezmaster on the ropes, although good horizontal there. That's going to clean his board up quite a bit.
Yes, these are some solves I did not see on Pezmaster's side, and this is just a treat to see him against ropes and really performing well under pressure. Look at that. He is back in it. Wow, 49 to 40, but what excellent vision on Pezmaster's side.
Yeah, showing that he has earned that top 10 seeding that he got. I know a lot of us, it's not a name we were familiar with coming in, but we're going to be familiar with it after this one.
Oh yeah, most definitely. I mean, this is an absolute treat to watch here, and you know, anything can happen here. But wow, what a play from Pezmaster here, looking to unearth some more plays here. I like that horizontal tuck over on the yellows. That's going to give him just a little bit more options to what he wants to do.
Yeah, and I think the one pain point we're keeping an eye on Jess's board is that column 8. Column 7 on Pezmaster's side's a little rough, but he's got an underclear opportunity, so all this garbage that Jess is throwing on him is not going to be too deadly, because he can just hit this underclear right here and work his way down, except there's that blue horizontal, and Jess blocks that off as well. That is going to be tough for him to clear out.
Yeah, and Jess has an opportunity of her own that's been a little stifled with that red. She may have to elect to clear that yellow in the 8th column last year, and Pezmaster sitting at red, they're hinting at a horizontal clear, and Jess sees the opportunity to strike. Once she gets that garbage, she's going to probably clear that over in at 7th and 8th, 6th and 7th, and yes, that's exactly what she does.
Yeah, and she's thinking horizontal and is going to need to get one more pill, that one, stacked up over there. Gets the horizontal, and I think that was the perfect move. To go ahead and stack it sideways. Don't make any more garbage for yourself.
And double blue in the next pillboxer. Jess is going to drop that down, drop combo to get a little bit more mobility, and plays over on the side to make sure she has plays ready and ripping and roaring over to send over to Pezmaster's way. 22 to 32. Pezmaster has some combos locked and loaded in the chamber, but Jess trying to counter his abilities to make an interesting one.
Yeah, you gotta wonder if he's thinking about this horizontal option that he's got over on his. Yeah, that's gonna be it. No, he's not gonna take it. Pezmaster, there he goes. He gets 2 out of 3 on his combo, but is not electing to take that column 8, get that blue virus out of the way. He's holding out for something, and the garbage is just stacking higher and higher as Jess keeping a cleaner board and is now 13, 14 viruses ahead.
Wow, this is down to the wire. I like that decision that Pezmaster did, trying to add a little extra flexibility on the board here, keeping everything flat. A lot of players like to keep their top line flat to make sure they have extra plays, and Pezmaster taking a page out of the book to make sure that is, and a sweet tea drop combo that Jess sent on to Pezmaster, but he returns to sender.
Yeah, Jess with a real quick moment. She had a vertical that took just a last little thumb flick, and you could see the movement. She just kind of jerked a little bit. I did the same thing whenever I nearly missed something, but nailed it perfectly. And it's been so long ago, I don't even remember what I'm talking about.
Ooh. Pezmaster looking for some combo opportunities here. I don't know how he's going to get out of it. Completely goalposted. He's just going to have to flip pills around in the right opportunity and do that. Yes, combo's down, but I don't know if he's going to be able to get out of this here, Ook.
Oh, not with that. He had the opportunity coming up with his next pill, but is goalposted, and he's going to call it. It is going to be Jess taking game 5.
What an excellent run from Pezmaster. DrMC debut. And putting on a clinic for everyone here at TORG here. Excellent. We hope to see more of you. That was fantastic work.
All right, and we've got the thumbs up from our judges. When they are ready, it's going to be 3, 2, 1, pills. Game number 1 off and running between Snipe and Jess. And Snipe, with his characteristic, just find it and actually gets first combo, first blood there, but Jess with a quick combo right back at him. She is already stacked up pretty high, but wow, what a combo to make it happen. Thank you so much for everybody who's watching this, especially all of those of you who put into our Matcherino. We've already got over $1,000 in that pool, and that is going straight to these players, so thank you for that. Really great games as Snipe getting stacked up. That column 5. And Jess drops some garbage that puts him down for game number 1.
Yes.
Game 1 to Jess.
Wow, yeah, Snipe was over the top of his board kind of swimming and endangered here, and it just kind of get to him here. But we're going to jump right into our game 2 as both these players send in early combos to try and stop their efforts there. Maneuvering with some combo opportunities are both these players, both Jess and Snipe, and they're doing just that to make sure that the damage is coming over there. And Snipe with a counterattack. Yeah,
I think Jess comboed herself there as Snipe, just needs a second to get his play started, and then usually that's when, I think somebody in the chat was saying you got to beat him early, and Jess really showed that in the first game, and here in game 2, she's taken a slight virus advantage, has her board down quite a bit more than Snipe does, but that usually means Snipe is running for combos, and there they start raining down.
Geez, a quad upon counterattack here. Snipe just has combos ready, locked and loaded in the chamber as he sends 2 more pieces of garbage over on Jess's way. Both these players trying to get some maneuverability as they've been sending combos there, and it's kind of preventing them from progressing their board at the moment here, Ook.
Yeah, I mean, and that's kind of what both of them are trying to do. Wow, going to be some great play between these two. Jess with a little more danger on the top of her board, I'd say. Snipe has a lot of garbage, but everything is kind of prepared, and you can see. I don't remember if he's a tapper or not, but he's close to it if he's not.
Yeah, either that or he charged the DAS up over his controller. I wasn't sure, but he was able to get that yellow all the way over to the side to clear up his 8th column, and that's really putting disaster over on Jess's board, who is kind of behind it as Snipe has just been on an unrelenting tear.
Yeah, you blink on either board and you miss what could be some big combos as Jess playing dangerous. And it ends up biting her, so Snipe takes game number 2. We're tied up. It's down to a best of 3.
Best of 3 between both these players. Interesting to see how these players are going to go ahead and drop that down. No, Snipe going with the more conservative approach as Jess is ready there, but not able to fire a combo off. These players are trying to eliminate the top portion of the board and make that, but Snipe actually dropping the first combo.
Yeah, and that's the thing about Snipe is he plays much more unconventional combos. They don't necessarily always have to move his board forward. And the only other person I could think of who plays quite like that has won the championship for the last 2 years. So it's it's very much a style of play that has a lot of future here in the game, I think.
Most definitely. I think a lot of our top contenders are definitely taking plays out of each other's books, whether it be mental tenacity or whether it be the actual physicalities of the game to become better at the craft. All these players are really, really putting on a clinic and putting on a hurt there as we see it. Why these players are all in the top 48.
Yeah, Jess in some danger here. Needs to be able to keep things moving forward. She would have loved for that to have been a red-blue. There's the other red-blue she wanted earlier, but she's in survival mode, but so far has not been able to.
Another top
right.
out. We're going to wait for the confirmation from the judges before they get into Game 4. Jess is back against the rope. Snipe looking to close this out and move on to our top 8.
Love the first pill. And again, see, that's what I'm talking about with Snipe. That wasn't the obvious play, but he goes ahead and takes it over there, gets an early combo on Jess, and almost combos himself. Jess wasn't quite prepped for that combo. But Snipe really ripping through the first bit of this board and gets a great triple.
Almost looking like a speed run over in Snipe's board. Just absolutely on a tear. That actually might prove to be the recipe for success on Snipe. I don't know if Jess is going to be able to come out. Excellent combo! Exposing that side. Excellently done. And another, wow, charity clears underside. This is amazing work here, folks.
It's almost like Snipe said, no, I'm going to win, and it's going to be a little bit longer. So, wow, gives the charity combos just keeping Jess alive in this game. But she's still going to have to get her way through this and find some combos. Gets a good one there. That was amazing. And Snipe now going to have to fire back as Jess gets extra combos. If she pulls this one off, it is going to be one of the survival comebacks of the tournament, the year ever. I don't think I've ever seen something go from dead to alive that quickly.
Holy cannoli. This is, wow. This is one of those games here, folks, as we take a look, and Jess just on an absolute tear here. She's found that extra gear, which is much needed to make sure that she's able to stave off that early onslaught that Snipe sent over her way here. But that yellow in that fourth column, a little bit precarious.
Yeah, a double yellow would be just golden for it. Decides to go ahead and just get something off the board, get things moving up. But yeah, it's going to be tough. And there's the double yellow. Doesn't use it that way, but does have an access to it. And you know, she's umbrellaed up on column 3.
Oh, the red horizontal. Let's go. Excellent vision.
But looking over at Snipe's board, it is very clean and very low. So can be a blessing or a curse if Jess can figure out how to get some combos over his way. Otherwise, he's going to play Speedrunner's Dream and just get right through this.
Holy cannoli. Look at this blue horizontal. Jess does see that. Drops it down here, sending 3 pieces of trash over in Snipe's way. This is just excellent vision, excellent survivability over on Jess's side. You couldn't ask for more here, folks.
Yeah, but Snipe, again, playing some speedboard because he knows that Jess is going to have a harder time getting combos over on him with the way that he's been playing. Gets another big combo there, and Jess's garbage completely misses him. So Snipe going to have a couple more viruses here in column 6 and 7, and then it's just stacking up his 8. But he's not going to slow down on his combos as Jess really struggling to get this board moving forward.
Wow, and yeah, Snipe down to his final virus. He's probably going to tackle it from the underneath in order to see, oh, I like that horizontal clear that Snipe has ready to fire off here. That's going to send mostly clears on the board here. Just needs a little bit more on the blue horizontal and Snipe side to get out of this here, Ook.
Yeah, one blue horizontal will do it.
Oh, but Jess stops that.
So it's going to cost an extra blue, but that's going to be 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. And with that, Snipe takes game 4 in such a great bracket. So Snipe is the winner of your purple bracket,